I got a lot of heat from being short-term bearish in October. As you know, I posted it many times on Twitter at Sir Crypto Tips if you want to check me out there, and YouTube, and people just kind of spat on me. Now they're realizing all these bullish people that I've seen post, like the bull tars, that's what they call it. They are now starting to turn a little bit bearish, which is really funny. Guys, I'm going to explain to you what is going to be happening, what I think is going to be happening. And you're going to want to watch to the end. But first, we have this. US obesity rates fell significantly in 2023 for the first time in decades. That might be because food is getting really expensive, guys. So I think that is maybe one of the good signs of, or the good sides of inflation. Not that there's that many good sides of inflation, but I think I know we are going to see much, much more inflation in the coming months and years to come. Just like the video yesterday I did, you should check that out if you really want to see just how much inflation you guys are actually going to have, especially in the US. It's going to be absolutely breathtaking. Okay, now we have, so you know the El Salvador, they made Bitcoin legal tender there. Well, this is from the official IMF press conference, which is the International Mafia Fund. International Monetary Fund. So what is happening is that they want El Salvador to limit the public sector exposure to Bitcoin. And the IMF actually admitted that a key reason why it's withholding funds from El Salvador is that it doesn't like Bitcoin, and the fact that the government has added it to the national treasury. They hate anything that is good. Anybody that's working for the IMF, that is heading up the IMF, they have very bad intentions for the world. And I think you guys probably understand that. If you want to understand more about the IMF, you want to educate yourself more instead of just going off of what the news says, check out a great book by John Perkins called Confessions of an Economic Hitman. You'll definitely want to check that out. It's a very important book to read, because if you haven't read this book and you don't understand how governments work, this coming November, if you're wanting to vote for this or that politician, you need to understand how the system really works before making a wise decision for who's going to be, who you are placing your faith in to lead you and your future. Okay, so moving on, we have E.J. Antony. He says this isn't a meme stock. Check out this graph right now. Failed regional bank stock, or even a random crap coin. It's the losses at the Federal Reserve, and it just passed $200 billion. The people with a money printer figured out how to lose money. Well, keep in mind that the Federal Reserve, I know most people don't know this, but the Federal Reserve is actually a private entity. It's private and it's unelected. And it's interesting, I looked down at the comments, right? And this guy says, if they don't sell, it's not at a loss. And EJ says, no, these are realized losses. The unrealized losses at the on the Fed's balance sheet are much larger. So you don't even know how much they're actually losing. This is just what they're saying because you know what, their books are closed. It's very non-transparent. Keep in mind, they've never been independently audited ever. No matter who asks for it, they just give the world a middle finger and go, you know what, we're running your country for you, we're running your presidents, and we're running your currency, so suck it up. Moving on to October. So, okay, everybody was saying October is Uptober, and people are wondering, oh, why isn't it up right now? Okay, well, first off, check out my Twitter at Sir Crypto Tips. Very important if you want to see where I think we're heading in the market. I've been right on this, especially when we were hitting $65,000. Now we are at like we went to $59,000 something dollars. Even Heidi, was like, you know what, today I didn't think you were actually going to be right on this. And I'm like, okay, well, it's good to know that, Heidi can get caught up in the hype as well. So,
Forgive me.
yeah, no worries. But, okay, this is from Ash Crypto. He says, October 2023, Bitcoin dropped 7.5% in the first week. So we have to go back in history to kind of see what October could actually look like, okay? So you can kind of relax, guys. Then it pumped 33% by month's end. This is crypto. Things can happen really fast, and it can happen very unexpectedly, all right? So Bitcoin has dropped 6.5 in the first 3 days. In my opinion, Bitcoin could drop a little more so that people would stop believing in Uptober. I agree with that. Once bears start getting excited and calling for 40,000, 45,000, Bitcoin will pump hard. I really agree with this tweet. This is what I've been saying since the Fed cut interest rates by 50 basis points. I kept saying, guys, we are going to experience a big dip. And this is why while we were going up, people are like, oh yeah, interest rates going down. This is what we've been waiting for. We've been holding our breath for. And I'm like, no, stop listening to these people. These people don't understand how the monetary system works. These people don't understand how Bitcoin works. And I got a lot of heat. So guess what's going to happen? In my opinion, I think we're going to have maybe a relief rally right here, and then we are going to drop some more. I can see open interest, which is the amount of leverage in Bitcoin, going up as we are going up as well. Just tells me that there's a lot of leveraged longs that are getting, hyped, right? They're just emotional traders, okay? Most people are emotional traders. I say 98% of traders in all of crypto are just emotional girls, okay? So that's all. This is probably in my opinion, that's what's going to happen, is that we are going to drop after this, after we reach a certain point, and the whales, they'll bait late longs, so people are going to go really high leverage, as we start going up again, and then the market's going to go like this, and hopefully we reach, in my opinion, I really hope we reach 49,000, 48,000 again, because if you are a part of lordingcrypto.com, you will know my orders that I've been waiting for patiently for the last couple weeks, and I've been very open with this, and I think they're going to hit. I do. Let me know if you think my orders are going to hit with the comments below. Talk to you soon.